Hi, it's Amanda. Welcome to my channel. Yes, I am in a new location and I'm working hard to make this work. I actually forgot my Cheve oil this week, so I wasn't able to use it as my pre-poo. And I don't have a shower mirror. I meant to bring something I could use and I forgot. It is very difficult to wash your hair without a shower mirror when you've been using one for over a year. This will be my last week reviewing Soultanicals in my BoB123 series. That's black-owned brands only, 3 wash day reviews, 3 styles, 3 company and or founder facts per video. I'm jumping on camera during my wash routine because I'm going to be introducing the last product that I have in my stash from the company. I'm going to be using the afrotastic curl elastic deep conditioning treat. I just finished shampooing this section with the Sprout Rice Vitamin Butta shampoo. But I've talked about that in my last 2 reviews, and plus at the end of this video, I will be giving a full review of all of the products that I have used this week and the last 2 weeks. One other thing I wanted to mention, Soultanicals is in fact sending me the Hibiscus Healthy Scalp and Hair Mask. I don't remember the specific name for it. I'm not home right now, and it might have come today instead. So Afrotastic Curl Elastic Deep Conditioning Treat. Smells all of the products smell different. No 2 products that I've come across at this point smell the same. Fruity and kind of like candy, but it's not very strong. Actually, I like it a lot, okay? It's very thick. Thicker than I was thinking it would be based on what it looked like. It's very smooth. It's kind of like a thicker version of the Butta shampoo. Now the question will be, does this have more slip than the not sauce? I feel like it might. Sometimes it just feels luxurious putting something in your hair. This is one of those products. As you can see, I am easily finger detangling. Of the deep conditioners that I have tried, this is the slipperiest. I tried in week 1 the Hibiscus Hair and Scalp Healer Mask. In week 2, I tried the Curl Detox Master Cleanse, I think it's called. Okay, this feels really great. I'm gonna get my comb and then I'll go do the rest of these sections and I'll be back when it's time to rinse this out. I'm gonna go sit under heat for about an hour. But in case you are new, I do not finger detangle from the bottom up. I go from the roots, and then when I feel resistance, I take the comb out and I finger detangle the rest. So this was great. I really like this. I'm gonna go do the rest of the sections and I'll be back. I ended up keeping my hair like this. That's why I didn't come back earlier and show you what my hair looked like after applying the deep conditioner. It has been an hour and my hair feels really good. Really good. I'll be doing this back section first. I think it also feels really good because I just came out of the dryer and my hair feels really warm. But no, this feels really good. And that's, oh wow, the slip. I didn't really do much finger detangling earlier. I just kind of wanted to let it sit and do its thing. And then I was going to try finger detangling, well, now, or under running water. My hair feels incredibly soft. Thoroughly impressed. Of the 3 deep conditioners, this one has made my hair feel the best. I do feel like the Master Curl Cleanse Detox, I feel like that might have done more treatment for my hair, but in terms of just looking for a moisturizing deep conditioner that will detangle your hair, this one is it. All right, I'm gonna go and rinse this out and I will be back for styling. Hey, so I'm sorry, this is a pretty awkward angle. I'm just gonna do my styling and get out of here. And then when I take out my twist, I will be back home a little bit more familiar, a little bit more comfortable, and at that time, I'll also give you my 3 facts. I forgot a lot of stuff today that would have made this wash day in another location a lot easier. Here we go. I am going to be trying out a 3-strand twist out. I don't even know if I know how to do a 3-strand twist, so this will not be a tutorial. Nicole Ivory on YouTube recently did a 3-strand twist, so that's what gave me the idea or made me want to do it. So I'm just going to test it out. I also didn't know what else to do for my 3rd week. Let me do one on camera, potentially. Hopefully I can do one on camera. And then I will go and do the rest and come back when they are all in. Not sauce coil detangler on my hair. I put this in my hair in the shower, and I will be using just like the last couple of weeks, the Can't Believe It's Not Butta, and my just generic mango butter. Not reviewing anything new during my styling process today. I'm just in a scavenging mood, and now I have to sit down for like an hour and a half and do my hair. I'm just not in the mood for it right now. I'm being completely honest. You can't realistically be in the mood every single week. I don't know why this section feels really vertical. Hold on a second. I think I'm not taking that part out. Let me just get ahead with it. So my hair feels really good. Putting that in this section. I'm not looking at the camera because I'm looking at a mirror. I'm going to do my starter braid. Because no matter what style I'm doing, I always do a starter braid now to stretch my roots. So from what I remember, you're supposed to always use the strand on the left. Or I guess you could do the strand on the right, but I'm doing the strand on the left. And you're going to wrap it around the other two strands. So I think this is just going to be a matter of figuring out the finger motions. And if I figure them out in today's session, and anyone wants a tutorial, then I can certainly do a 3-strand twist tutorial. But as you can see, I'm not yet qualified. I'm not even sure this is what this is. I'm wondering if this is going to look more like a braid out or a twist out. I'm very curious. I'm actually just going to braid the last part of the section because I feel like this thing is going to completely unravel. I'm putting some mango butter on my ends to protect them. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be like a 3-strand twist into a braid. And one of the sections is now too short. So now I'm going to twist it to the end. I'm going to detangle the bottom. Come back out if I feel resistance. Oh, there we go. And we're good. I lost one piece of hair. Oh, it's unfortunate. This is my 3-strand twist. This is my braid. This is my twist. My battery is at 4%, so I'm going to be quick. Clearly my hair is all pinned up because I don't want to lose the coils. I did try to do larger sections. Fact 1. The owner and founder is very much of the mind, just like an Ayurveda, the 3,000-year-old Indian tradition, that mind, body, and spirit should all be in harmony to live your best life, essentially. And that's what inspired the name Soultanicals, where she hopes to, in a word, heal your soul with her products as well. Fact 2. The brand prides itself on its culture to be earthy, fun, and natural, and fully embraces the founder's love of different cultures, traditions, and the richness of African design. Fact 3. The owner also started the company with just a couple $100 and grew it into the successful business that it is today. All right, it is a few days later, and it is time to take out my week 3-strand twist. Now, it's funny. It's one of those like, Alexa, Amazon, Google are all listening to you. After I did that video, I went on Instagram, and the first thing that showed up in my feed was a 3-strand twist tutorial. It's actually a really good one, but it was one of those things where you can't actually test it out if you're not actually testing it out, and my hair was already away, so I haven't tried it. But this is not a 3-strand twist, I don't think. I don't know what it is, but we'll see what it creates. My hair feels really, really good. I would say, I think I might have said this last week also, it's gotta be top 2, top 3. Is that an entire section I didn't? Yep. This is the Bloom Super Potent Healthy Hair Growth Oil. I'm using that bottle because I have not yet poked a hole in the one that I have that came with no hole in it. Okay. I'm still going to call this a 3-strand twist, but I understand that it's not. Nice and easy to take out, all right. Okay, so here's the first section. 3 very different size sections I work with there. Let's see when there's more density to fill in here. It might not be a 3-strand twist, but I really like these results. It's really elongated. It's a little bit less elongated than it was a couple of minutes ago because I did go in with my pick because it was kind of hanging like dreads and I didn't necessarily want that look. So I just got my ear. So I did go in there and fluff it out a little bit. So there are wash days that end in moisturized hair, and there's wash days that end in repaired hair. And not repaired because there was something clearly wrong with it before, now it's fixed, but just like sometimes there is that extra feeling that you get at the end of a wash day where you feel like your hair has had some kind of treatment. I have felt that with BoB Luxuries. I have felt it with Earthborn Organics, and I felt it with this last wash day. Let me jump into my review. There are a lot of products that I used over the last 3 weeks. First up is the Sprout Rice Vitamin Butta Shampoo. It's a very interesting shampoo. I would liken it to the Classy Hair Classy and Whipped only because this is like a close second to how moisturizing that shampoo was in my hair. And keep in mind, I haven't used that shampoo in several months, at least 7-8 months, but I still remember it. But yeah, this is creamier because the Classy and Whipped is a lot thicker. This goes on like a deep conditioner. I would apply it like a deep conditioner. I had to remember, scalp. It cleaned my hair, it cleaned my scalp, and that's evidenced in the fact that I did not get an itchy scalp during the week. That's how I judge whether or not a product cleaned my hair. Because you're not going to find a shampoo with like loads of slip, I would say as shampoos go, this has a lot of slip. So it's moisturizing, definitely not stripping. It says it's not stripping. This rich, creamy shampoo softens hair. I would agree. Improves hair elasticity. I can't speak to that. Cleanses without stripping. Correct. Reduces hair shedding. Can't speak to that. And nourishes. Probably. So I would definitely recommend this for your moisturizing shampoo wash day versus your co-wash or your clarifying or your mask shampoo week. The first week I used the Hibiscus Hair Healer Healthy Scalp Therapy Mask. Soultanicals did send me another tub because I mentioned that review that it smelled a little rancid, but it just arrived yesterday and I washed my hair 3 days ago now. I know I have a review on it and I could have watched it before I did this, but I like to do these reviews just kind of off the cuff to see what I remember about each of the brands instead of just watching my reviews and then making my determination about what I said before. I want to see what sticks. Nothing really stuck with this. So yeah, it doesn't smell good. I had a good wash day, so that's something, but I remember I had a good amount of slip. It didn't have a ton of slip. And when I rinsed it out, I don't remember feeling too much. I think my hair felt good. I would say all of these products are very, very good. I have felt worse after I've rinsed out a deep conditioner, but there was nothing that struck me with this. And I think I'm saying that only because the Afrotastic Curl Elastic and the Master Hair Cleanse Curl Detox both had properties that stood out to me, whereas this I don't really remember. Based on subscriber comments, I have had a few people say that this is one of their favorite products. I am going to attribute my blah about it to the fact that this is probably past its prime. So I'm going to defer the review of this particular product to a future wash day. Master Hair Cleanse Curl Detox. This is a bentonite clay based deep conditioner. A few people mentioned that they thought this was a shampoo. I reached out to the Soultanicals and asked them specifically if it was a deep conditioner because it says to leave it on for 30 to 60 minutes. And that doesn't seem normal for a shampoo. Maybe if you're doing a clay mask. But anyway, I wanted to confirm. Someone did mention that this is found under shampoos and cleansers on the website. Yet I was told this is a deep conditioner. This was very moisturizing and very softening for a bentonite clay product. I remember that after I had finished sitting under heat for 60 minutes and I went to go rinse it out, my hair felt really soft. I think about in the past when I have done bentonite clay masks, my hair did not feel soft when I was going to rinse it out, and I also would apply heat in those situations as well. My hair felt moisturized, and to feel moisturization when you're using a bentonite clay mask, it's interesting. The only other deep conditioner that I've used that included a clay, or I think it was 2 clays, I think it might have been bentonite and kaolin clay, was the detox mask from Yamini Essentials. My hair did not feel moisturized after I was done deep conditioning with that. This was actually a fantastic product. I think it works well along with the Sprout Rice Vitamin Butta Shampoo. I think this is a gentle shampoo, and this will go in further and detox your hair because that's what clay does, but it also moisturizes your hair like a deep conditioner should. I retained moisture, I think, until it was time to wash my hair again, and I always wash my hair 7 to 8 days later. Most slip I've ever felt in a deep conditioner. This is the Afrotastic Curl Elastic Deep Conditioning Treat. I've heard about this since I started looking into natural hair when I started my transition to natural hair in February of 2019. And that's right, yeah. Not much more to say. It was incredibly moisturizing on application, had a ton of slip. When I rinsed it out, it was still incredibly soft. I think these are the most moisturized results I've had over the 3 weeks. This past wash day, versus my wash day last week. The only difference is that I use this and my hair is more moisturized. Next up is the Marula-muru Moisture Guru. I really liked this, and I remembered, so I used the shampoo, and then I used the hibiscus hair and scalp healthy therapy mask, and then I used this. This was the first product that stood out to me in that lineup. It has a lot of slip, it's moisturizing, and it was a good base for my styling process. That being said, I think this did a slightly better job, so let me just move on to that. So I think this is a very good leave-in conditioner, just because of the insane slip that this provides, plus all the other factors that it's a good base for styling, and it just generally did a good job. It moisturized my hair. I prefer this to this, but they're both really good. Next is the Can't Believe It's Not Butta. This is the only styling butter that I used, or styling cream, styling butter that I used over the last 3 weeks. And I think it's a good, just like enforcement of everything else that has been done. We've got some great deep conditioners. We had some great leave-in conditioners. You followed up with a great butter. I think the butter is the thing that helps you maintain your definition. And I kept great definition throughout each of the weeks. I don't think when I put this in my hair, anything felt largely different, but my hair was already feeling fantastic from the leave-in. And putting this in, I feel like it just continued along the same line. Like it felt like pretty much putting in the leave-in conditioner, although a little bit less slip, and it held the definition. So I think this is a great butta. Bloom Super Potent Healthy Hair Growth Oil. Despite the fact that I'm more than a little annoyed that it doesn't work, the spout doesn't work, like it just doesn't come out, and there is nothing in the instructions saying that you're supposed to puncture your own hole. It doesn't come with anything for you to puncture with it. The ingredients in this product are absolutely fantastic. It's hard for me to judge growth oils because I'm using them over 3 weeks. I'm not noticing any accelerated hair growth having used this for 3 weeks. It provides a good amount of sheen. You know, it lubricates my hands and my fingers for me to take down styles. Maybe it's a good sealant because my hair maintained that moisture, but then it's hard when you use so many products in a wash day to determine what is doing what. I feel like these products all worked really well together. Gave me 3 fantastic wash days. I think this is the best wash day that I've gotten among the 3 weeks. I would recommend this oil because I like doing LCO or LOC. So I like to have an oil in my routine. And again, these are really healthy ingredients in here. And for that reason, I would just say, go ahead if you're gonna get the Soultanicals products to get this as well. That was a mouthful, but that brings me to the end of this last review. Next week, just to remind you, I will be kicking off Chebe USA in my BoB123 series. This concludes week 3 of Soultanicals. I hope my reviews were helpful. If you enjoyed my review, please do subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with anyone who was looking for natural hair products or specifically is looking into Soultanicals. And thank you for watching. This is the first time I didn't do my usual outro, so I'm just gonna say, have a good one, and I'll talk to you in my next one.